Hey everybody, how's it going? Got a bit of a, don't know if it's a tool haul. We'll call it a tool haul because I bought a tool. Just one of these little mechanic stethoscopes. Princess Auto was on sale for 10 bucks. I was trying to pinpoint the squealing sound on a Saturn. Turned out to be the power steering pump. But I just wanted to make sure before I ordered one because it was, no matter what I tried, like nothing was tracing it. And I was able to narrow it down quite easily with this. I know you can use a long screwdriver, I know lots of things, but this also works and it was cheap and handy to have around. So yeah, that's it. Called a mechanic stethoscope. You just basically touch where you're looking for the thing, and the louder it gets, you can kind of pinpoint it, narrow it down. So yeah, there's that. This is a cool little thing I picked up on eBay. It was supposed to be 2 of them, but they only sent me 1. And these go on your door of your car. You can get them for different makes. Adhesive tape. And in case there's nowhere on your door sill of the car that's metal, they send you a little piece of metal that you can stick in place that I appear to have lost already. Oh, there it is. So anyway, don't know if you see that on the box? Let me see if I can find something. I don't know. Anyway, it says Volkswagen, VW. There, you see the emblem? And then when you close the door, this slides over and shuts it off. So as soon as you open the door, it projects the VW emblem on the ground, or BMW, or Toyota, or Ford, whatever you want, whatever your vehicle is. Pretty cool, eh? So yeah, and the way they work is they're just a little light, and they have a little transparency with your emblem on it that slides in place. It's pretty cool. It was like $3 or something, so I thought it was neat. So there's that. It's one of the things I got. It showed up in my mail. Out of the way. This was another. I was amazed this made it to me in one piece. Like when this arrived here, I'm like, what the hell is that? It had another, like a Amazon type packaging like that over it, but it's still just a soft plastic. Open it up. It's the lenses for my Volkswagen. At least this better be 2 lenses and not just 1. Now that I think about it, let's cut this open and see. Really got to sharpen this knife. You're shitting me, right? This is a single lens. All right, not cool at all. So I'll be getting back to this seller. Yeah, what am I going to do with a single lens? There you go. Does it say on the shipping order description, kilogram, total quantity 1? Well, unless the other one arrives in a package very soon, I'm going to be really pissed off. Okay, so there's that. This, oh, I know what this is. Jeez Louise, this packaging is crazy. This, Capri Tools S2 steel bits custom heat treatment. They're triple squares. Gonna have to be doing the brakes on my Volkswagen pretty quick here. And I do have a set of spline sockets that would work, but I don't know. I'd just rather have the proper tool. And these are cheap. They were like 20 bucks, 19 bucks or something. There you go. Nice little 10-piece set. There you go. M4, M5, 6, 7, 6. No 7. M8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There you go. And I've always had good luck with Capri Tools, and this is actually a pretty decent case. So there you go. There's that. That. This is the spoken of power steering pump. I picked up some 3-in-1 oil because it's always handy for all sorts of stuff. This stuff is some neat stuff. It's called rock wool. I've also seen it used as insulation for things, fireproof insulation. It's used in gas fireplaces, and in my case, a gas fire pit. See, that's what it looks like. And what you do is you put it around in the rocks in the bottom of the fire pit, and it glows red like embers of a real fire, you know, the smoldering coals. So it just makes it more real. I also got some ceramic logs for the fire pit. I posted that on Instagram. Maybe I'll add a picture to this at the end of this video so I can show you guys what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I mean, with the gas flames are already very realistic. They go about yay high, 2 feet high on high. And I added some sort of 10-piece ceramic log set, so it looks like actual logs. They look kind of burnt and stuff. Works really good. And this should just be the final piece of the puzzle to make it look cool. So there was that. And that's dirt cheap. It was like $10 on Amazon. I've also since learned that if I bought the same thing as insulation, it would be a lot cheaper. All right, sorry, I had to stop the video there. My camera was dying. So I showed you the triple square fireplace, stop the lens, the Volkswagen. This was the power steering pump. Okay, and these are also, I had to buy some connectors, some hose clamps, but I bought way too many because I don't know what I was thinking. Also grabbed, these are a sump pump hose kit, 1.25 inch sump pump hose kit. And each one of these are 20 feet long. Now, what I need to do, we had the most rainfall we've ever had in a single night 2 nights ago. Seriously bad. It flooded the new arena downtown, numerous houses all over the place. Like people, when I went to Home Depot to look for the sump hose, there was none of it. 3 different Home Depots in the city, out of it. All the Lowe's in the city, I went to 2 and called the rest, out of it. Finally found some at Princess Auto. I ended up buying seven bags of it, 20 feet each. That's 140 feet. What I was thinking, I don't know. I only need 75 feet. I doubled up the measurements in my head somehow. So now I've got to take a bunch of it back. Whatever. Anyway, so that was my mistake. What I need to do is run it from the house. Where the sump pump discharges outside the house is about halfway down the length of our lot. And our lot is 150 feet, so it's 75 feet from there to the alley, which is where I need to run it from. Because right now it was only running out to the side, to the fence, and to about the corner of the garage here, which was no good. It was like that corner of the yard is just a swamp right now. So I ran it out from the side of the house, all along the fence, out to the alley, right to the edge of our property, and now I just watched it just pumped out. It took 3 20-foot lengths, so 60 feet. And I watched it pump some out, and it pumped it out right perfectly. Runs about 5 feet down the alley into the sewer. Awesome. But yeah, it was an absolute disaster. The sump pump couldn't even keep up. The sump pump alarm went off. We were sitting here, you know, it was pouring rain. Like you literally could not see 10 feet in front of you. I went out on the front porch, and I couldn't see my vehicle out on the street from the front door. It was that bad. A little bit of hail, but mostly just hard rain. Branches broken all over the city. All sorts of stuff, just craziness. Like I said, I've never seen it rain that hard in my entire life. And so the sump pump couldn't even keep up. So it set off the alarm. The water came up to the top of the sump pump. And what we have at the side of the house, there's a drain on the ground on the sidewalk, and it runs from the sidewalk drain, down a pipe, through the foundation, and into the sump. So with the combination of the groundwater and that was just too much for the sump pump to keep up with. So what I had to do is I have a little pump, an electric pump that you got to prime and then run a garden hose from the sump into there's a bathroom right across the hall from where the sump is. So I ran it there and we were able to drain everything. Nothing got damaged. It's all fine and good. But around the pipe that comes through the wall, the concrete is cracked up and water is coming in between there from the outside of the thing. So what I have to do now, what I ended up getting was some of this backer rod. It's just a foam backer rod that you squish in there. I've got to chisel it out around there, clean it out, rough it up. This first, I take this, which is an epoxy. This is an anchoring epoxy. It's the exact same stuff as the proper stuff. And it's an epoxy, that two-part epoxy that mixes in the tube when you dispense it. So I'm going to get that in there as far as I can around the pipe that comes out. Put in the backer rod, more of this, and then finish it with this advanced polymer non-sag sealant. I talked to a foundation guy. He said that's exactly what he'd do, so that's what I'm going to do. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't work, and I have to get someone in to fix it. Also, the pump I used to pump it out was slow, like it's a garden hose. And so this, I picked up one of these. It's a 3rd horsepower. Is it a 3rd horsepower? Let me see. Let me get the box. What's in the box? Portable submersible utility pump. Portable and versatile, blah, blah, blah. Rugged body, easy to use. 8-foot power cord, connects to garden hose, self-cleaning screen. Yeah, it's a 1/4 horsepower. Sorry, not a 1/3, which is plenty for what I need. Also handy for when we change the water in the hot tub to help drain the last little bit. Just sucks it up from the bottom, discharges it out this hose. Real simple. Basically only for emergencies. I've got one of those expandable hoses that I keep in the basement. I'll just connect that up to it and leave it down there for any time this happens again until I get that fixed. Because I can't fix that. I can't do this stuff until it's dry for a couple of days, and it's been raining every single night. So that's the situation I'm in. This thing was the last one they had in all the Lowe's in Edmonton, and I think there's like 6 or 8 or 10 Lowe's in Edmonton. So the guy, when I told him, I said, I'm looking for a utility pump. And he just kind of laughed at me and said, let me see if we have them. So he walked me over. And this was the last one, other than a 1 horsepower pump they have, which is as big as a garbage can. So that's my thing. I might do a video when I do this repair, show you guys. I might not. It's kind of cramped there. It's underneath the stairs, underneath the landing of the stairwell. It's dark. I'm going to have to take a light in there and do it. So I'm not sure how well it'll video. If I can set up the camera good to see what's going on, I'll do a video on it. What else? That's about it for now. When the phone died and charged, I went out and stuck some of this in the fire pit. So I'll show you guys. I'll add a little video at the end to see how it looks. That's about it. Yeah, nothing more to say. So crazy rain. I don't know what it's like in the rest of Canada with everybody's. I've been hearing everybody's dry, but we're getting like rain like crazy. It's nuts. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I will do a video when I get the other headlight lens. I'll put those on, show you guys how that's done, and possibly a video on filling the cracks. The same thing applies to basically most cracks in the foundation. So, and I'll possibly do a video on the power steering pump. So there you go. A few possible videos in the works. Thanks for watching. Take care. Any questions, comments, or just want to say something, say it below. Thanks for watching. Take care.